Classification of hand tools. What is hand tools? A tool held in the hand and operated without electricity or other power. Bolo. This tool is usually used to cut tall weeds and grasses or chopping branches of trees. Grab hoe. This tool helps to break hard topsoil. Light hoe is used for leveling and loosening soil.
Before starting, be sure your tools are clean, sharp, and in good working order. A garden hoe is used to work the very top of the soil, generally to remove small weeds. The blade of the hoe should go just under the soil and be pulled in a manner such as to uproot the small weeds. Hoes are much less effective on larger, more established weeds. For these, a weed popper or hand weeder may be needed. Use caution around other plants, as the hoe may damage the roots of desired plants as well. Be sure to clean your tools before putting them away to prevent rust and decay.
Rake. This tool is used to clean the ground and level the topsoil.
Before starting, be sure your tools are clean and in good working order. A gravel rake is a tool used for removing leaves and other debris from gravel or rocks. Because of the large heavy tines and open spacing, debris can easily be removed without moving too much of your rock. They are also useful for smoothing out gravel or rock areas.
Hand trowel. It is using loosening the soil around the plants.
The Garden Weasel Transplanter has a unique multi-blade design, and you can use this for digging, planting, and weeding. Two of the sides are serrated, so this is going to go through roots and tough soil. You have notched areas for cutting. The handle is ergonomic and padded. You have depth markings on the blades. The blade is aluminum and it comes with a lifetime warranty. And I'll put some more information underneath the video.
Pick mattock. It is a handy tool to dig and break stone.
So an old guy like me, he just gets in a position where you place left hand on left knee, and I'll turn this whole thing out in probably 5 times.
Oh, you're really going through that.
Okay, you want to see the tool?
Sure, let's take a look at that.
Well, it's a hand mattock. As you can see, a digging mattock with a pick end. But what's really cool, look at that stamping for US on there.
Interesting.
Hand cultivator. It is used for cultivating garden plants and removing the weeds.
Before starting, be sure your tools are clean and in good working order. A hand cultivator is a tool used for cultivating soil in small areas, generally in flower beds or vegetable gardens. To use this tool, simply place the tines on the soil, insert, and work back and forth to loosen the soil to a depth of 3 to 4 inches. Be sure to clean your tools before putting them away to prevent rust and decay.
Pruning shears. is a great tool to cut a branches of trees and batches.
Before starting, be sure your tools are clean, sharp, and in good working order. Blades can easily be cleaned using orange oil or vinegar. Hand pruners are used to cut small diameter vegetative material. Most hand pruners are rated to cut up to 1/2 inch, but you may find yourself limited by hand strength. If material is too large for an easy cut, don't force it. Switch to loppers or a handsaw for larger material. To prevent the spread of disease from one plant to another, be sure to clean pruners when moving from plant to plant. Be sure to clean pruners before putting them away to prevent rust and decay.
Axe. It helps to cut big size of branches of trees.
Tomahawk throwing is a very simple thing to do if you know a few basic rules. One of the basic rules that you need is to know you're 5 or 6 paces away from your target. So you count off 5 or 6 paces away from your target. Then you'll have your standard throwing tomahawk. I'm using right now our Scout throwing tomahawk. It's 19 inches in length and it's about 1.5 pounds. And what you need to know also is keeping your wrist locked at all times when you do your throw. The more your wrist is stiff and locked, the more consistent your throw will be. If you're throwing and using your wrist a lot, then the throw isn't going to be consistent because you're using your wrist at different amounts each time you throw. So you'll have your wrist locked, be 5 or 6 paces away from your target, and you just throw it as like in a baseball motion, and you'll just let go here, and it'll rotate one rotation to your target at 5 to 6 paces away. It'll rotate one rotation and hit against the log.